What's up, guys? Welcome back to Eladadzi. I'm Eladadzi, and I found this post on Twitter, and then I was like, what the hell? Oh my god, like, what the actual hell? I cannot ever begin to ever imagine what this would mean or what I am going to do when I find out. Like, I tell people I am not guilty. I am not guilty. I don't know anything about this, but there's still the court found me guilty and sentenced me to 48 years in prison. And now, in 2023, the court says that, seems like this guy was telling the truth. Seems like he didn't know anything about it. Seems like he wasn't guilty. So this post was on X, and it says, breaking: after spending more than 48 years in prison, 70-year-old Glenn Simmons of Oklahoma has been exonerated after a 1975 conviction for a murder he did not commit. Prosecutors said he served the longest wrongful sentence in the United States. So I went on the internet to actually read about this to know exactly what happened, and on BBC this article says Mr. Simons was 22 years old when he and his co-defendant Don Roberts were convicted and sentenced to death in 1975. The punishments were later reduced to life in prison because of U.S. Supreme Court rulings on the death penalty. Mr. Simons had maintained his innocence, saying he was in his home state of Louisiana at the time of the murder. So this person was actually at home. This person, as I said, knew nothing about the murder, about what took place. But you know how difficult, you know how much mental stress you'd have to be in, you'd have to go for you to know the truth that, hey, this is what I'm saying. I know the truth. This is what happened. But then everybody else, okay, the court, everybody was like, no, you were there. No, you are guilty. And for you, the only person to know, to have known the truth, to have still been sentenced. You know how, I don't know what exactly he said to himself to keep himself calm. Throughout all these number of years that he spent in prison, he was sent to prison when he was 22 years old. He was 22 years old when he was sent to prison. And 48 years later, the court says he isn't guilty. The court says, we were wrong. And after all this, Mr. Simons is currently battling liver cancer, according to his GoFundMe, which has raised thousands of dollars to help support his living costs and chemotherapy. After losing like 48 years of my life in prison to the system, now I have to battle cancer. This is crazy. This is outrageous. I don't even know. I cannot imagine any person that I know, my family member or myself, actually going through something like this. This is totally crazy. This person says they would have to find a way to give me a second life. Yes, this person is now 70 years old. He was 22 years old when he went to prison. Now he's 70 years old. 70 years old, no. If I should say, Another person says, this is truly messed up, 100% messed up. And this person says, a whole big 48 years of a man was wasted because of one mistake of a judge. Another person says, this poor dude needs to be put in a comfortable, fully furnished home with no mortgage and receive a large lump sum of monthly payments for the rest of his life. I agree. I 100% agree. And I think that in the US, if like you were wrongfully convicted or imprisoned, I think that the government actually compensates you. But look, it doesn't matter the amount of compensation that the government gives or the government does. 48 years. 48 years gone. 48 years spent in a confined environment, in a box. And you are the only person who actually knows the truth. And you have said it, you have told a lot of people, but still nobody believed you. It's crazy. Another one says, no amount of money would make this okay. No amount of money would make this okay. As I said, no amount of compensation would make this okay. And after this, I'm battling liver cancer. Like, what the hell? So yes, this is it, guys. This is crazy. When I first saw this, I was like, this is crazy. It doesn't make sense. And then I think that he's the only one. Even here in Ghana, there are a lot of innocent people who still haven't been to court. They are just in prison. They are just jailed. They haven't been to court. Nobody has heard about what went down. They haven't even been given the ear to for people to hear exactly what happened. So yes, there are a lot of people in the country who are going through the same thing, and then I don't know. I just hope that they get the hearing that they need. And I mean, if they are innocent, they'd be let out. And then who knows if they are also guilty? I mean, the court has to do what it does best, So yes, let me know what you think about this, because to me, this is crazy. 48 years of your life spent away from your family, away from your friends. It's crazy. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like, share, and also leave a comment. And if you have nothing to say, just say hi to me.